Hey, there's somebody in here.
Sorry. What is going on, Adventure Nation? In this episode, we're going to do the final walkthrough of the tiny house. This is TME with Paul and Lorena. All right, this is it. The final walkthrough.
Woohoo, we're done.
Yeah, we're done with this project. So pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. First rewarding, we accomplished something.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't physically build it.
No, we didn't physically build it.
Still went through the things.
I just want to make sure you still got your microphone on. We're going to try something new today. I'm not going to wear a microphone at all, and Lori's going to get mic'd up.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I'm going to try that to see. We might record this whole thing and find out that it's a terrible idea, but...
Well, usually the problem is that I'm so soft-spoken and Paul is just too loud. So his mic just picks up everything and mine doesn't.
Yeah, so we're gonna try it this way and see if we kind of even out the voices. And we may have to record this again tomorrow. Who knows? But anyways, yeah, this is it behind us, the white wall of the tiny house. And we're going to do a quick walkthrough first with it empty, and then I'm going to take you on a little walkthrough after it's staged. Now, there are a couple of final details, but nothing major, right?
No, just very small things. Like they need to just put a little paint here and fix like a little hole there, but it's just like small stuff. They're going to come and do details in a few days, so
I'm sure that people will point those things out as we're doing.
Well, they're on the outside, so we need to walk through on the inside. So I don't think so.
Right. There isn't much to see. Obviously, you'll see that well, although it's in there now, when we recorded this, it isn't. The gas stove is in there now.
Yes.
And so we'll have to take a picture of that. And the
carpentry is not done, so that's gonna get done in about a week. So I think we can do actually a shot of what they did with the carpentry and the stove.
Yeah, but this video is gonna come out way before that.
No, that's my point.
Oh, after. Yeah, we can come back and do hey, final details, stove. And the mini split is in as well already. Although the mini split's not going to get used now until next March or April.
It's just a square white thing in the wall.
Not that exciting. So we're going to start this tour just like the next tour. We're going to start it in the outside, and we're going to look at these beautiful sconces that Lori picked out. Of course, they were a different color at one time.
Yes. Initially, because we knew it was going to be white, we wanted to put an extra something of color out there. And they only have really like 3 colors. It was like the brown, the black, and the green. And I went with the green to give it like a little spark, but it just didn't feel right. I don't know. I have something against green.
I kind of liked them.
Yeah, I don't know. I have something against green, so I didn't like it. So I wound up going and switching them for the brown ones.
Yeah, my design skills don't come into play here today or at all. So yeah, I lost out on that. I always lose out on color choices.
You will get your design on when you make the garage.
When we do the garage, yeah.
That's going to be your thing.
That'll be like, Lori, back off. Here comes the garage design.
Garage, man cave / surfing spot / everything.
Yeah, I hope. At least that's the plan, folks. So as we walk inside here, you can see that it is a pretty decent sized space. I guess that's coming from a couple of people who've lived in an RV for the last
Here's the thing.
7 years.
When you go from a big house, like we have a 3-bedroom home and all that stuff with a formal living, formal dining, the whole thing. And then you go into an RV, it's like, it feels so tiny. And we adapted. At that point, we were like, this is all for the adventures. So we were excited about it. So we adapted to that space. After so long in a small space, anything bigger than an RV, it just feels huge. It feels luxurious. It feels like, oh my God, like infinite services and power and everything. It just feels different when you're coming from an RV.
So the total square footage on this is around 28 square meters, something like that. For you Imperial folks, that's around 300 square foot, give or take a few feet. We haven't measured it exactly to find out what
plus the patio.
Plus the patio.
So adds on into the living area.
Yep. So as we start to turn here and show you guys the kitchen, you can see that we've put shelves up on the wall instead of cabinets at this time. And we may go to cabinets in the future, but I don't know what the plan is.
Well, first we wanted to try like the whole open concept that everybody does, like literally without cabinets. And also right now we're so spent after all the construction that we just thought, you know what, we can try this, 1, and 2, we can save some money for now.
Yeah, and for me, it's just cabinets are an excuse to buy more stuff.
Says the guy that doesn't do anything on the kitchen. So for me, that I have the pots, the pans, the molds, the
That is true.
everything, is like I don't need
But a
kitchen
lot of
space.
that will be able to go down underneath, correct?
Yeah, but pantry, I mean, there's so much to it, right,
Oh,
people?
yeah,
Right?
yeah, pantry, of course. Yeah, there
Yeah,
needs to be
there's
some
so
place
much
to
to it.
store the food. Absolutely.
So
That I
eventually
agree
we
with.
might do cabinetry. Initially, the whole idea is that full wall to be cabinetry, and then we dial back from that too, because we also switched the fridge location.
Yeah.
That it was going to be in a totally different place.
The cabinetry for the lower cabinets are definitely coming though, and they should be here shortly. I don't know. That's a Lori thing as well.
Yeah, it should be here within the week. So we're hoping here in Baja is like they call it the island too. Although we're
They are on island time
peninsula,
here.
we're in island time. So everything is mañana. If you know what mañana is, tomorrow. So I always tell you tomorrow, 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 and it's the truth.
Yeah.
So they said it will come this coming Saturday, so less than a week. But I'm just expecting it to be here
Sometime in March or April.
a week, 10 days is
Okay.
what I'm expecting.
All right, we'll go with that. Now, I love the way the concrete countertops look. I love it. Maybe it's a man thing, but what are your thoughts on the concrete now?
I love
that
it
it's in?
too. From the very, very beginning, Paul and I, we talk about what kind of style of house we wanted or what kind of like casita we wanted in Mexico. And we both agree we wanted that ram earth with concrete, with a lot of some wood, some plants. So very minimalistic. Like we're not really going to put a lot of paint into things and a lot of color. The color is going to be an accessories. But love the minimalism of the concrete counters, and they gave us the option to paint them because you can paint them different colors,
Right,
and we
right.
decided not to paint them because at the end of the day you can always paint them later. So we went with the just plain concrete and see how everything goes, and maybe in the future we paint them, but so far we love them. I think
We could have done even like the micro cement, I think, like they did in the kitchen.
yes, yeah,
Or not in the kitchen, in the shower.
in the
sorry.
shower, but even just paint, like I think it's called acid paint for cement, so we could have just paint, but it's just they look pretty.
Looks
And
great.
once they put the
so
wood
smooth.
and the carpentry, because it's gonna
That's
be parota, that is what they use here. That is a type of wood that termites cannot get into it or doesn't like it, basically. But that color wood is a little bit of a dark tone. I think it's gonna look beautiful.
Yeah. The fridge is going to be nice. Again, being in a smaller space now to a full-size fridge. I'm definitely glad that I talked Lori into doing the larger refrigerator.
No, he didn't. He wanted the smaller one. I'm like, this is the time to have something bigger.
Something small in here. It's a small place, small refrigerator.
Yeah, no. We need a larger something to put all the Costco frozen food.
That is true. Because here, when you're going and
Yeah.
doing your major hauls off to Cabo San Lucas to Costco, yeah, you need to store up. So, or stock up, I guess. And so, yeah, having a little bit bigger fridge with a bigger freezer works. And eventually, maybe we might do like just a freezer.
We know it. It's
outside,
going to come up in the future. We're going to get a freezer at some point. I mean, right now, we don't think we need it because luckily between our RV and that fridge, we have two fridges where we can fit stuff. But eventually, we're going to need probably a freezer. But when time comes.
Time comes, yep. Next is the bathroom. The bathroom came out great, and I must say it's because of the finishing touches that Lorena and I put on the shower, as you saw in the last video.
Everybody avoided to install a shower.
They were a little afraid of it. I was kind of,
everybody,
it weirded me out. It's like, you guys have installed showers before?
Well, the thing is that what they do in Mexico a lot, or especially in this area, it's they do walls, whether it's half wall or full walls with the cement, the polished cement, and then that's your shower. So if you do a half wall, you can do the other half of glass and that's it. But they have never really installed a prefab shower. And that's why they're like, we don't know how to install that. We have never installed that. And I was like, in all this time, all the houses you have done or something, nobody has done anything like that. And they're like, nope, everybody goes the other route.
So Lori and I decided to do it ourselves. I think it come out pretty good, as you see.
I think so. I think it looks good. I think it's efficient. The doors go within themselves inside. Doesn't take space on the outside.
Yep.
It was
and the
great.
Bathroom is a decent size. I mean,
yeah.
Two things you're going to do in there, right? You're going to go to the bathroom and you're going to go take a shower. I mean, obviously you got to have
what
a place
about
to wash
washing your hands and brush your teeth?
Brush your teeth and
so
stuff.
let's go with 3
things. Let's go with like 4 or 5 or 6 things. It just has to be functional, and it's really, really functional. I will say that the orange sink really makes that pop in there. You did a good job on
my God. I'm not joking. we still didn't even have plans of actually building yet, because this build out, it was not a last minute thing. We talked about
the
it,
storage. It
but the
wasn't
decision was somewhat of a last minute thing. My mom and I, we went when he was in Alaska, went to a garage sale, a moving sale actually, a lady that was moving from here to Panama, and she had that sink, and I fell in love with it because it's just not crazy. It was just like 2 colors. I loved it. And I had the sink even before having anything else. So from that was the base of creating the bathroom, because there's the tiles on the shower, on the niche on the shower too. So we base it on that too. And the color of the shower too.
I think the color is pretty crazy. I think a lot of people are gonna go, that's not crazy colors.
Well, it's Mexican, but it's not like you have 10 colors in one place.
It's not pinks and blues and oranges and reds and yellows.
It's just a couple of colors, yeah.
Right, I agree with that. And then the hot water heater being way up the way it is, it eventually will have a cabinet. But our thought behind that was, we're in a tiny space, and if you put it down under the sink, now you've taken up all of this room under the sink where you could put supplies. So you put it up out of the way, because we have pretty tall ceilings in there. So I think that worked out really, really well. The crisscross of the lines, for those of you wondering, it was actually going to be on the other side of the wall.
Yes.
So they put the hot and cold one way, and then at the very last minute we went, hey, we'd rather not see it out in the rest of the house, in the living area. Can we put it in the bathroom? And they flipped it onto that wall, so then they had to do the crisscrossing.
Like Paul said before, the initial idea of this place was going to be a bodega storage area. So this was gonna be the storage area, was gonna feed the main house too. There's gonna be a casita, another house that's gonna go in the front. So it's gonna feed the hot water into that house and the power in that house. So the breaker system and everything, power system, is gonna be everything here. And once we switch it from the bodega to an actual casita, I mean, the plans were still there with that it has the water heater there. We just decided not to go with a massive water heater for a full house. We just decided now to go for an instant electric that is just gonna feed this casita. And when we did the other one, then we're gonna worry about doing a totally separate system than for that one. So at this point, we already decided they're gonna function with separate systems.
And then, of course, the cabinetry in the bathroom still needs to come in. The stuff that goes down underneath the sink, there'll be some cabinets there, and some drawers and things like that. So that's coming in as well.
Yeah, it's like storage is king in a small place. So drawers and cabinets, that's what it is.
Okay, so that is it as far as the empty inside, so you can see what it looks like with nothing in it. Now, Lori spent a couple of hours and staged the inside and put furniture in to show kind of what it's going to look like. This is not what the final furniture is. This was just temporary stuff we had laying around, and we were like, hey, let's do a video
it's
of
just when you see an empty room, you really don't have an idea on video of dimensions, unless you're there, obviously standing there. So I thought on kind of like staging a little bit with the things I have in hand at that moment, so you guys could see a little bit where things are gonna go when we put things in. As you can see, you're gonna see things that is like camping things or outdoor things in there, but it was just to give yourselves an idea how it was gonna look like.
Right, of how we were gonna lay things out. So here you go. Here's the walkthrough of that. Okay, Lorena has been working on staging this place all day long, so we're gonna go check it out. All right, so we wanted everybody to see what it's gonna look like with furniture in, because when it's just blank or when we had the mess, obviously really, really tough to see what everything was gonna look like. We wanna check out the bathroom first since we're here. Hey, there's something in here. Sorry. All right, I get it. Sorry. Oh boy, I don't know what's going on there, but I don't know if Lori and them know that guy's in there, but that was weird. Here we are coming in out of the bedroom, I guess, and into the living room. So this is a studio apartment. This is originally, you gotta remember, originally this was intended to be a storage unit. And then we changed because we wanted to give Lori's mom a spot to move into. The desk, this is gonna be her corner office and workspace. And I also wanna say that this is not the furniture that's gonna be in here. Lori's mom's gonna add her own taste. We just popped some stuff in here to give you guys an idea of what it's gonna look like. So obviously corner office, this is gonna be like a love seat in here. We're gonna keep the furniture small in here. and then obviously the bedroom over there. Now, Lori's mom may put some kind of like a, you know, like a privacy wall. I don't know what they're called. Like they're like those zigzag curtains or something there to give her a little bit of privacy. And she may add a set of dresser drawers. And this isn't the bed either that's gonna be here. She's got a different frame and all that kind of stuff. But she may have dresser drawers on the backside turned the other way, and then have a vertical go up this way to kind of give her a headboard, and then she'll have storage in the back of there. There's also going to be a cabinet right there. The woodworking guy is working on the cabinets right now, but we just wanted to get Lori's mom in here so that we can get that other RV for sale and get rid of that thing. Obviously the refrigerator, so this is going to be the kitchen area. This is a washer dryer, or a lava secadora, as it's called here in Mexico. So it is washer dryer, lava secadora, washer dryer. So you can see the kitchen, open shelves on the top. The bottom is having shelves made for it right now. The guy is gonna have that ready here probably within the next couple of weeks. He was pretty slammed with the holidays and stuff like that. There's gonna be a dining room table here of some sort in this corner. This and this may get flip-flopped. We don't know yet, but that is gonna be either office, little dinette, or office dinette, either or. We're not sure how that's gonna go yet. But of course, movie night. Oh, look at that. Ooh, Lori's already getting me ready for movie night. Movie night, the TV will probably be either up there on the wall, or it may be up here in the corner. We're not sure on the TV yet. So once she gets the furniture that she's gonna put in here, then we'll decide what we wanna do. Like if she's gonna go, you know, dining room, office, or office dining room, whatever, which way the TV's better. Obviously with the living room furniture sitting here, my vote is going to be for the TV to go up there somewhere, either in a corner setup or on one of the walls on some kind of rotating arm, either or. Oh my goodness, and we've got some cake left over from the other night. That was delicious, so I can't wait to get into that later on. We'll check out the back patio as well. And they've already got the dog bed taken care of, and then a seating area out here. Oh, they're looking like they're already celebrating tonight. Tonight is literally going to be the first night of the move-in for Lori's mom. We're going to move her in tonight because we want her to start getting settled in, even though some of the stuff isn't finished yet. Ooh, Lori's getting that ready. What the heck have we got here? Is this... oh, okay, so it's cider, so I can have some of that as well. Awesome. Very, very cool. It's got some outdoor electric. These really cool lights. I love these lights. I don't know if they're called Edison lights, but they're an Edison style light anyway. Also, the palapa is not done yet. That is going to be going on here in the next couple of weeks. Again, we were really, really easy going on the builder because, you know, he was a super nice guy, and during the holidays we knew that they wanted to spend time or needed to spend time with their families, and we were like, hey, you know, take your time on that kind of stuff. We're not worried about it. But I think it's a really cool little space. I think she's gonna be really happy in here. Compared to an RV, this is a lot of space, right? For all of you who live in an RV, this is quite a bit of space. So I think that it'll be more than enough space for her here to live. Now, eventually what's going to happen is this door here, this outside door, is going to become a hallway into another bedroom or two out that way. So we were going to build a separate casita out front, and then this was going to be storage, bodega. I think what we are looking at now is maybe just putting another building out back there and turning that into a hallway where there's another bedroom or two. We don't know yet. We don't think that far in advance. We just wanted to get this thing up and running. Oh yeah, I think maybe that guy's done by now, so let's go in and check out in the bathroom. Make sure, nice and slow. Okay, yeah, he's not in here anymore, so that's good. The shower, Lori and I installed that, which pretty proud of. That was kind of cool. It was a fun project for her and I. The guys were a little leery of doing it because they had never done one before. Well, we'd never done one before either, but they built the
the shower itself, all the cement stuff, and then we installed that. So that was kind of cool. Really love the sink, really cute, very, very Mexico style. And I don't even know if that works. There we go. Yeah, it does work. That's awesome. There will also be a cabinet down here that is in the process of being built right now. The woodworker's working on that stuff. And of course, the toilet. Yeah, I guess I should show you guys in here too. The little inset that's there, kind of cool. You've got the shower heads that you can take down and stuff, and then the little corner drain. And the pebbles feel really good on the feet when you're in there. And I'm definitely gonna have to check that shower out later on. Hopefully the girls will let me be the first to try it. Lots of light in here, even if you turn off the light. Check this out. This is with the light off. I think it's about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So you can see there's still quite a bit of light in here, even with that that light off. So that's kind of cool. And same thing within this room. Like you can see here, if I turn the light off, well, you still got the light from the fan, but even with the lights off, those little windows up top let a lot of light in. So that's pretty cool. It does make a little bit of a difference, but anyways, that's kind of a little bit of a longer walkthrough than I wanted to do, but I wanted to show you guys the little staging that Lori did so that she could show it to her mom a little bit later on. I think her mom's gonna be super excited to see what it looks like this. So that'll be a lot of fun.
All right, that's it. The tiny house is done. Like we were saying before, there's a couple of little things that we'll show after. We'll show the stove, which we already have in there now after shooting this video, and the
carpentry
going in. We'll show that after, and the mini split. We'll show all that kind of stuff, but all the cabinets in the bathroom and the kitchen and all that. We'll show that.
I think that's gonna be very specific to that area because at this point, my mom's already starting to move in, and her personal belongings are there. So I don't think we're gonna shoot now the entire casita. We're gonna respect her privacy and her things. If it was our stuff, we will show you whatever.
Whatever.
Like,
don't care.
But it's not our
show
stuff.
My dirty underwear hanging out in the bathroom on the bathroom floor.
Like always, it's always there.
Because I just kick them off anywhere.
Like in the ceiling fan.
Yeah. So they'll be spinning around in the ceiling fan. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's all.
So
did we talk about the ceiling fan? Because it is so cool. The ceiling fan is awesome. I love the ceiling fan.
And
you did a good job
now
with that.
The ceiling fans are coming with all they got. You want cold light, daylight, warm light, high, low. It's like how fast you want it to speed. You want to turn it off from the control remote, not from the wall. It's like now they come like with everything. But I have Valerie, if you're hearing this, is like she's like, if I have to download one more app or have one more remote control, it's like because now everything's coming with app and remote control. So it becomes also a little bit overwhelming of having remote for everything.
Absolutely. But
last but not least, the one thing is missing. I mean, we're not gonna say names or something, but it's like they need to come and put the palap on the back, but we don't know when that is gonna happen. I have a feeling that's gonna be a mañana thing for quite some time.
Mañana.
Yeah, so
if it gets done before summer, I'll be shocked.
We don't know when that is gonna happen.
This is our first build. We've done some renovations before in our house in Vegas and that sort of thing, but never really built anything from scratch. So it's been kind of an interesting process, especially down here.
Rewarding, isn't it? Because literally there was just dirt right there, and dirt more like sand down there. And all of a sudden it's like there is this structure, functional with kitchen, with bathroom, with everything. Is like it's kind of cool.
And when I say we built the house, obviously we had a construction team that was here that built the house, and they were super nice guys. And so if you ever have any questions, just shoot us a
like
message.
anything, right? It's a whole team, and from the architect Rocio to our builder Moises and all the crew here on the ground doing the hard work. And we started this in September when it was boiling hot with humidity, and these guys are like, oh my god, sweating and just working hard and doing what they have to do, and just with a smile on their face. It's like, it's not like they're cranky or anything like that. They're super nice people.
Yeah, absolutely. And I will give full credit to Lorena because she did the large majority of everything. I don't even know what one decision I had to make. I just hid in the RV and come out every now and then with the camera to go, hey, check this out, check that out. But
I love
for the
this.
most part, she took care of everything. And
Well,
it
I
was
took care of
absolutely
it because
amazing.
of the language, but
Well, a
the
little bit of the language barrier.
decision making, it was both of us. Like, hey, Paul, it's like, come and see this. What do you think about this? What do you think about that? And it was just stuff like that.
It was pretty funny. I will say, one day I come out because I'm like, Lori, the plumber's here, and she would help them and all that kind of stuff. And then one day Lori wasn't here, and I'm like, ¿Cómo se dice? Like, how do you say? And he goes, well, what do you need? And I'm like, he speaks.
He spoke very good English. He just chose not to speak English.
He just chose not to. So it was pretty funny when he absolutely had to. He was like, yeah, man, whatever you need, I can get it done for you.
And there is another one.
I'm like, dude, he spoke English this whole time, so that was pretty funny.
And there's another one of the kids that he's very interested in learning English. Cesar, young kid.
Yep.
And he will try to talk with Paul, and Paul will try to speak Spanish to them too. So it was kind of cool
and
too.
I will say, I try, but what happens when you're learning another language is you're learning all this other conversational stuff, and then all of a sudden you throw in all these construction terms. And so I get a little bit lost there, but yeah, I did try as much as possible.
But the team was amazing. Any last minute changes, they were very nice about it. Yeah, no problem, what you need. And every time I will see like a small detail instead of getting annoyed with me, they were like, no problem, we'll fix that. So it's like, they were always super nice. They never were not nice to us, really.
Yep. So all in all, a pretty cool experience.
Yeah. I want to put it out there. We have to name the property, the house. Like a lot of people put like Casa Tortugas, like Turtle House, or Casa Amanecer, like Sunrise House, or they do stuff like that. We still don't have a name for our property and the house. So if you have any idea of how we can name it, because no.
Like the movie?
Yeah, no.
No.
So if you have any idea,
the main house. This is like
this again. This is the start.
The start building
of the different. Yeah. But if you have any idea of how maybe we could call the whole property, the compound,
Gringolandia.
Oh my God. See, that's why I'm asking you guys. I'm like an imagination, and I'm not taking his suggestions.
I have great suggestions, Lorena. Bye, guys.
Okay.
Ready? Okay.
As ready as I can. Hold a second. La 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 la. Okay.
You know I'm putting that in at the end of the video.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
That's
no.
For real, Lori.
Oh my God. I'm never ever gonna do that again.